know, the chief of this department, and I get to do one of the fun things that you get to do in the Army. And that's officiate at a promotion of a very competent and willing and deserving officer. Give you a little background. Major Caldwell was an Air Force officer for 10 years, not a dentist. Went to dental school, came in a few years back, did the one-year program, I think at Fort Sill. Yeah. Then she was at Fort Bliss, and when Colonel Holmes left a couple of years ago, I started putting out feelers, and I'd have people call me and interview for the job, so to speak. Not that I had the final say on it, but fortunately HRC gave me some input. And then from two people I respect and admire very well, I had these two glowing endorsements of Major Lena Caldwell, who I'd never heard of before, except I know she had been here for the Captain's Career Course, but I don't sit in all those, and I don't get to interact with them as much as I should, I suppose. But she was highly recommended, and the reason I said major like that is because prior to this, most of the times we've had colonels doing this job, which adds to the significance of her standing here before you today. And Major Story and Major Olson are smiling. There's nothing wrong with being a major. I was one about 100 years ago. Back in the last millennium, back when a man named William Jefferson Clinton was president. You know, so it's been quite a while.
No, the white tie on your chest. Take it off.
Obviously, nobody's listening to me. And then I followed the little yellow road, or the yellow brick road all the way. No. But anyhow, and I didn't feel like I was taking a chance based on the endorsements. So she's come in here and done a great job. But before that, she was born in Fort Worth, Texas, a few years ago. I won't say how many. I got in trouble the last time I mentioned a female's age and got shouted down. So, and joining us here today are her mom, Mrs. Watts, and her sister, Lisa.
Yes,
Did I get it right this
yes,
time?
Sir.
And Lisa's daughter, Lindsey, and Charlene. And Charlene, we're going to ask you to join us here because you're going to get to do something. You know what your job is here in a few minutes, right? Yes. Yeah, that's right. So please join us up here. Major Caldwell came in here and she did a great job from the get-go. She's taken over the CAMS course, which is dealing, she teaches into a different course, helping young whiskeys, medics learn how to do dental piece and that for our physician assistants. She's taught into that course. And prior to her getting here, it seemed like at the 11th hour, we're always at the last minute trying to get other dentists to come help do the local anesthetic course. Now that was the favorite part of the CAMS course and the physician assistants course because they got to give each other injections. But Major Caldwell, from the beginning, she was recruiting people from the get-go. I don't know if she was out on the street offering candy or what, but we had no trouble getting dentists to come in here and help us out. But the only clue I ever gave to the dentist to thank them for being here is make sure the students give the injections on each other, not on you. So, but she's taught this program very well. It's almost too many things to talk about that she's taken care of. And the most important thing that a junior person can do for the leadership above her is take out the fires and the sort of things. So I'll have very few things to have to deal with. And the things that, not that I don't want to work, but some people, you know, I have to get my naps in the morning and the afternoon. So, but the fact that she takes care of these things for her leaves me to do the things that, you know, I get, you know, paid to do and to take care of it. And she's just been an outstanding officer. And one of her cohorts is here, Miss Pudalavish, who retired recently. And she brought her chauffeur today, Jack, who also happens to be her husband. And we're glad to have Sergeant Major here from the Chet, representing the Chet. Captain Reed's here from METSI, who's the new dental officer down there. And we have 4 of our young captains from that are doing their bully course here. And then we have a class who's about to graduate from the X2 class. Some of her fine product that we've done here. So now promotions are about two things. They're partly about, well, more than partly, but a large part of it is about what you've done up till now. But one of the things on the OER, the Officer Efficiency Report, is the potential to do greater things in the future. If your daughter had just done good things in the past, but Colonel Eichenberg and I, who do her OER rating, evaluated her, we thought, well, you know, she's pretty well topped out, and this is the best she's going to be able to do. That might have affected her, but we see great potential in your daughter to do things, and your mom. So pay attention next time she corrects you, right? To do great things in the future, and that's what this is all about. So, without further ado,
Attention orders. President of the United States.